You keep pasting the same prompt. Your Claude.md keeps growing. There's one file that fixes both, and it only loads when Claude actually needs it. Here's how to write one. You have pasted the same instructions into Claude Code this week, probably more than once. And if you tried to fix that by dumping them into Claude.md, you made a different problem. Because Claude.md loads on every single message, whether that turn needs it or not. There is one file that solves both. It takes about 90 seconds to write, it is a documented feature, and most people using Claude Code daily have still never made one. It is called a skill. Let's build one. A skill is a folder with one markdown file in it called SKILL.md. That's the whole thing. You write instructions in it and Claude adds it to its toolkit. From then on, Claude can load it on its own when it's relevant, or you type / then the skill's name and run it deliberately. The directory name becomes the command. So a folder called summarize changes gives you /summarize changes. Here's the part that actually matters, and it's the reason skills exist. Anything in Claude.md is loaded into context every single time you send a message. A skill's body isn't. It sits on disk, costing you nothing until the moment it's used. Anthropic's own docs put it plainly. Long reference material costs almost nothing until you need it. So a 50-line checklist in Claude.md is a tax you pay on every turn forever. The same 50 lines in a skill is free until the one turn that needs them. So what's in the file? 2 parts. At the top, YAML front matter between 2 sets of dashes. That's the metadata. Below it, plain markdown, the instructions Claude follows when the skill runs. And here's the surprise. Every front matter field is optional. You can write a working skill with nothing but a description and a body. Name, allowed tools, model, all optional. Which brings us to the one field you should never skip. Description. This is not documentation, it's the trigger. It's the text Claude reads to decide whether your skill is relevant right now. Write summarizes changes, and it will mostly sit there. Write summarizes uncommitted changes and flags anything risky. Use when the user asks what changed, wants a commit message, or asks to review their diff, and it fires when it should. Lead with the use case, not the mechanism, and know the limit. Your description plus when to use gets truncated at 1,536 characters in the listing. Front load it. 3 upgrades worth knowing, and they're what separate a note from a tool. 1. Dynamic context. Put an exclamation mark and a shell command in backticks, and that command runs before the skill is even sent to Claude. The output gets pasted in its place. So a skill can arrive already holding your actual git diff, not a request to go look at it. 2. Forking. Add context : fork, and the skill runs in its own subagent, isolated from your conversation, in the background, and reports back when it's done. 3. Tool control. Allowed tools pre-approves specific tools for that turn, so you're not clicking approve 6 times, and it expires as soon as you send your next message. One more thing, because it catches people out. Custom / commands and skills are now the same system. A file at .claude/commands/deploy.emd and a skill at .claude/skills/deploy/skill.emd both give you /deploy. Your old commands keep working, nothing broke. But skills add the things commands never had: a folder for supporting files, control over who can invoke it, and the ability for Claude to reach for it on its own. So here's the 90-second version. Make a folder. Make dir /.claude/skills/ and a name. Inside it, a skill.md with a description line and your instructions underneath. That's it. That's a working skill, available in every project you open. And the best first candidate is sitting in your Claude.md right now. Find the longest procedure in it, the checklist, the deploy steps, the review rules, and move it out. Your context gets shorter and the instructions get sharper. 3 things to keep. 1. Claude.md is always loaded. A skills body is loaded on demand. That difference is the whole point. 2. The description is the trigger, so write it as when to use, not what it does. 3. Commands and skills are one system now, and skills are the side with the features. Move one procedure out of your Claude.md today, and you'll feel it immediately. If you want more of this, subscribe. The last video was on why your context window fills up in the first place. See you in the next one.